Hey, Jacob here from ABC. In this video, we're going to take a look at some of the main factors that affect how much flow you're getting out of your water fed system. So let's dive in. Now in this first test, we're going to take a look at how much restriction there is when we're using 5/16 inch pole tubing. We have 100 feet hooked up and we're going to see how much restriction that causes with our flow meter. So let's go ahead and turn the water on and we'll see what happens. You can see the dial jumps up to just about 3/4 gallon per minute. Now for our next test, we're going to jump up from that 5/16 inch outer diameter pole tubing to some 1/4 inch inner diameter hose. So let's go ahead and turn that water on and see what we get. It's like we jump up to just over 1 1/4. So that's a pretty big jump up. All right, so next we're going to take a look at what happens with 3/8 inch hose. So let's go ahead and turn that water on. In this case, you can see that it got to nearly 4 gallons a minute, which is another huge jump. And our hose bib, when there's no restriction at all, maxes out at about 5 gallons a minute, so very little restriction here. So in this next one, we're going to take a look at our biggest hose, which is 1/2 inch. So let's turn it on and see what happens to the dial. So it jumps right to the top, as high as this dial will read, which is 5 gallons per minute. So basically there's next to no restriction here. All right, so we just jumped down from 100 feet to 50 feet and we saw that we gained about 1/8 of a gallon per minute. Now we're gonna jump down to 25 feet and let's see what happens. All right, so actually it's more than I expected. We got up to just under 1.5 gallons a minute. So we gained quite a bit. All right, we're gonna change gears now. We've been looking at diameter of hose, but now we're gonna take a look at length. If you remember earlier, we took a look at 100 feet of pole tubing. Now we're gonna see what happens when we only use 50. All right, let's turn the water on. We'll see what happens with the dial. You can see it jumps to just about 7/8 gallons per minute. So by going from 100 feet to 50 feet, we've gained just about 1/8 of a gallon per minute. All right, so now we're gonna take a look at how much restriction you get through an RO filter and how much extra flow you get when you add a pump to the mix. Now, it's pretty cold outside right now, so we're dealing with some cold water. So numbers will be probably even a little lower than what you'll see in the field. So first up, we're gonna take a look at the water coming through a 40-inch RO filter. So let's turn that on. Now we'll see that the dial is gonna jump. Looks like it's settling a little bit above 1/2 gallon per minute. You'd ordinarily, again, see a little bit higher than that when it's a warm day, but it's snowy here in Colorado. So we're going to go ahead and turn on the pump and see what happens. Now, this is the same pump that we have on our SG2 system. So go ahead and turn that on, and that bumps us to a little over 1.5 gallons per minute. So pretty big jump there. So that was a look at how hose diameter, hose length, and an RO filter and a pump can affect your flow. And we also had some bonus footage related to how cold weather might be affecting things. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. If you like this video, you want to see more just like them, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And as always, thanks for watching.